again, my little yarnivores and spiderettes. Fiber Spider back again with a continuation of the Kaleidoscope Granny Shawl Crochet Along. Yes, part 3. All right, so what we're going to do in this part is we now need to make our rectangle into a triangle again. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to need to create a triangle over here and over here, and one on the top as well. Yes, that is the game plan. So that being said, we're going to start in this corner here, and we're going to build out another triangle on this side first, I think. Now, keeping in mind our our color arrangement, if you will, we have our claret and then we have our antique white, which is what we're going to do in this triangle here. Now, this triangle is going to be 7 rows, and then after that is said and done, we will be able to do the border work, the framework, but not until this triangle, and this triangle are done. So we're going to do the triangles first and then the framework thereafter. And since it is a total of 7 rows, it's a matter of how do we devise it. Now, with this one, it was pretty easy because, 6 rows, you could divide it, 3 and 3, which is what I did. 7, obviously, is not even. So I was thinking perhaps of doing 4 rows with the claret and then 3 rows with the antique white, again, to give it sort of a little bit of uniformity. So we're going to start with our claret right here, and we're going to get to it. Alrighty. All right, so working in this bottom corner here, we're going to work in this little chain 1 space at the very end here. So I'm going to turn my work so that's a little bit easier for me to work with. Grabbing my claret and my hook and going directly into that chain 1 space, grab our yarn, pull up a loop, and chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Into the same space, 3 doubles, okay, now we need to connect into the 3rd stitch once again. So that's going to be this 3rd double crochet right here. Going to do a slip stitch right into that 3rd double crochet, just slip stitch, then chain 3, slip stitch into the 3rd stitch again, so that chain counts as our 1st stitch, so that'll be the 2nd double crochet that we slip stitch into, chain 1, turn the work, and into this space right here, 2 more double crochets, for our cluster, chain 1, and then into the chain 1 space here, 3 doubles, chain 1, 1 double. We're keeping our top edge completely uniform, which I like. So 3 doubles, chain 1, 1 double. You can pull your tail if needs be. Okay, then chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn your work again. Into the chain 1 space, 3 doubles. Chain 1, 3 doubles into the next space, chain 1, then 3 doubles into this space right here. Okay, slip stitch into the third stitch. So that would be 1, 2, and 3. So the first double, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, yeah, the first double of the next cluster, we slip stitch right into there. Chain 3. Slip stitch into the third stitch again, which would be our chain stitch. Chain 1 and turn. There we go. So into this little space right here, 2 more doubles. Chain 1, 3 doubles into the next space. Chain 1, 3 into the next. Chain 1, and into the chain 1 space, 3 doubles, chain 1, 1 double. Okay, so like I said, I wanted to do 4 rows and then 3 rows to finish it off with the antique white. So actually I'm going to undo part of this last double crochet, but I'm going to grab my antique white and I'm going to cut this yarn and we're going to finish up this last double crochet together. So I'll be right back with my other yarn and give me 1 second. All right, so I'm just going to undo this last double crochet. So I still got my 3 doubles and my chain 1. So for this last double crochet, I'm going to yarn over, pull up a loop, pull through 2, and stop. Yes, now I grab my antique white, giving myself a tail, and then finish up that double with the antique white. Very good. Then chain up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn the work. And continue on with the antique white. So into that chain 1 space, 3 doubles. Chain 1, 3 doubles into the next space. Chain 1, 3 into the next. Chain 1, 3 into the next. Chain 1. Okay, now going to do 3 into this space right here. Wait a minute. Yes, okay. Almost messed myself up there, yes. So 3 doubles, chain 1, 3 doubles into this space, and then we slip stitch. It's easy to get confused, believe you me. That's why I try to be thorough. Okay, now slip stitch into the third stitch. So the last one was into the chain, so 1, 2, and 3. So the third double, do a slip stitch, chain 3. Okay, and then into the third stitch, do another slip stitch. So that's 1, 2, and 3. So that's the second double crochet, do a slip stitch, chain 1, turn the work, and then 2 double crochets into this space right here. Chain 1, 3 into the next. 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 And we are just about at the end of the row. Chain 1 into the chain 1 space, 3 doubles, chain 1, 1 double. Chain 1 and 1 more double. Okie doke. All right, so I just need 1 more row for this triangle. So chain up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, turn the work. Three doubles into that chain space. Chain 1, 3 into the next. Chain 1, 3 into the next, and so on and so forth until we reach the end of this row. Yes, indeed. Just doing the same thing. Not a big deal, no. But I like to do it on camera, and I like to be thorough if possible, if it's conducive. Okay, so we're almost at the end. Chain 1. All right, now, right here, into this little space right here, 3 doubles. And last but not least, slip stitch into this chain 3 space. And there you go. There you go. So let me back out a little and show you what it is that we have to work with here. All right, that is what we've created. And I love, absolutely positively love, how this still continues on in a straight line. Yes, I do. All right, so we have our one triangle done. Well, we need to mirror this on the other side still, which we shall. And we are going to do that in this part of the crochet along. For time constraints, I may need to do this top triangle in a separate video, but that wouldn't be too bad now, would it? All right, so that being said, let's do this other triangle right now, shall we? We shall. Okay. All right, so here's where things get a little bit interesting. Now, technically speaking, okay, I could take my piece and I could turn it over and work on the wrong side, and go into this chain 1 space and chain up 4 and do just as we did on the other side. However, then it would be kind of flippy-floppy, if you will, because then this triangle and the opposing triangle would be a right side and a wrong side, and I figured out a way of fixing that just now, actually. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Now, instead of focus, thank you. Instead of working directly into the chain one space, what we're going to do is actually, we're going to work into this third double crochet. 1, 2, 3, this third double crochet right here. We're going to start here and we're going to work our way back with our first cluster. I know that sounds a little bit weird and perhaps a little counterintuitive, but trust me, trust me. All right, so inserting our hook into that third double crochet, because we got our chain one space, and then we have our 3 doubles, so into that third double, pull up our yarn, again with the claret, pull up the yarn, and do a chain one just so it stays in place. Then going back to the chain one space along the bottom edge here, going into there with 3 doubles, chain one and 1 double. That way we're starting at the same point on both sides, if you will, going in the same direction, starting on the right side, then working onto the wrong side for the next row. So that being said, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we turn the work. See, otherwise, if we had started on the wrong side, we'd now be on the right side. And if you want to keep all of your sewing in of ends on the same side, this does help, okay? So we chained 4 into that chain 1 space, 3 doubles, alrighty, chain 1, then 3 doubles into this little space right here. Okay, then into the third stitch, we slip. So we just went into, it was the third double of this cluster here. So 1, 2, and 3. So it's the middle double crochet we need to slip into. Come on, come on. There we go. So into that middle double crochet we slipped into, then chain 3, skip the next 2 stitches, so 1 and 2, and then so into the first double crochet of the next cluster we slip, chain 1, and turn the work. Okay, and then into this space right here, 2 more doubles. Chain 1, 3 doubles into the next space. Pull out some more yarn as needs be. Okay, I got 1 double, I need 2 more. Chain 1 into the last chain 1 space, 3 doubles, chain 1, 1 double. Okay, so I just have 1 more row of the claret to go. Chain 4. Turn the work. 3 doubles into the space. Chain 1, 3 doubles into the next space. Chain 1, 3 into the next. Chain 1, and then 3 into this space right here. 2 and 3. Okay, so we have our 4 rows of the claret, and now I get to switch over to the antique white again. So let me get that ready. I'll be right back. All right, so I already cut my claret, and I've got my antique white, and so we need to go and figure out which is the third stitch. So that would be the chain stitch right here. Going to slip into there, but not pull through the claret. No, we're going to pull through our antique white to finish the slip stitch. There we go. And pull our ends. And then chain 3. Again, find the third stitch, which is going to be, in this case, the third double crochet, slip stitch into that stitch. And chain 1 and turn our work. Get our tails out of the way. They love to misbehave, I know. But it's the price we pay for interesting color schemes. Okay, so now into this space right here, 2 more doubles. Chain 1, 3 doubles into the next space. Chain 1, 3 into the next. Chain 1, 3 into the next. Chain 1, and we reach the last space, so that's 3 doubles, chain 1, 1 double. Three doubles, chain 1, 1 double. Okay, all right, so chain up 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn the work. And into the chain 1 space, 3 doubles. Chain 1, pull out some more yarn. 3 doubles into the next space. Chain 1. 3 into the next, and so forth until we reach the end of the row where we do our slip stitches. Oops. Can't tell you how gratifying this project is, because I had tried to do it several times, and just recently I figured out, oh, that's what I was doing wrong, because I didn't understand how to get these triangles at the time. That's what my stumbling block was. All right, chain 1. All right, now into this space right here, our next 3 doubles. Okay, then into the third stitch again. So this was the last double, so 1, 2, and 3. So that middle double crochet stitch is where we slip into, like so. Chain 3, and then slip stitch into the chain space. Now, it looks like it might be a little bit crowded, but trust me, this works. All right, so then chain 1, turn the work, and this is going to be our last row. So into this space right here, 2 more doubles to finish off the cluster. Okay, I'm getting there. Chain 1, 3 doubles into the next space. Chain 1, 3 into the next. 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 And one more, chain 1, and then into that last chain 1 space, 3 doubles, chain 1, 1 double. Aha, there we go. All right, so now I can trim my yarn. There we go. Pull out my loop so we can sew in our ends later. All right, let's see what we got. Also, yes, this tail is on the wrong side. I can poke it through and sew it in on the other side. Not a big deal. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, yes, yes, yes. It's very pretty. Very happy. Yes. So now we just have to do the top triangle. That's all we have left for this sequence. All right, my dears, so due to time constraints, that is going to be it for this part of the crochet along. I really hope that you're enjoying this very, very much, because I know I am, indeed. And so next time, we are going to finish up the triangle up top and add the framework to that as well. Okay, so listen, guys, thank you so very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying it. And if you are, please give a little thumbs up button down below, because you know I appreciate your appreciation as always. And also hit subscribe, because I do try to post often, and there will be more to come with this project. So until next time, I want all of you to stay inspired, stay caffeinated, stay stitching, stay safe, take care of yourself and each other. And I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.